Quadratic equation is easy actually. I'm Professor Miles. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to do some quadratic equation. So people, subscribe, like the video, and let's get right into it. Now this is our first quadratic equation question. Now when we see this question, we do not want to say, this is hard. No, that's the last thing we want to do. Right? This is what we want to do. We want to apply the quadratic equation formula, and this formula works for every question. X equals negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac, and this is over 2a. Now that is a quadratic equation formula, right? So with this formula, when we're working on maths, the thing that we need to know is that every maths question and every maths topics, right, work with formulas. And once we understand the formula, that makes us understand the question. So I say, now with this quadratic equation, what we want to do, we want to put in these numbers in the formula as is. But the thing that I like to point out to my students when doing this question, we need to label this A, B, C coming across. So we're supposed to have A, B, C. Now, A now will represent the coefficient of x squared, B represent the coefficient of x, and C would be the constant. Right? So we label them A, B, C. Now, we don't get confused with the formula that we wrote earlier. Now we're going to write in these numbers using the formula. And the formula states that x equal negative b. What is b? I label b as 5x, so we're going to put in bracket 5, then close, plus square root of b squared. B is 5, so 5 squared, right? Minus 4ac, right? So what I want to write is 4 bracket a, and a is 2x squared. So we're going to put 2, close the bracket, and c would be negative 3. So we're going to put bracket negative 3 and close. Now all of this is going to be over 2a. See? 2a, and a is 2, so 2 bracket 2. Just like that, just like the formula, we implement in all the numbers just like the formula. So now we're going to work out this, people, right? What we're going to do is x equals a negative and a positive, right? Just a negative 5 plus square root of 5 squared is 5 multiplied by 5, which is going to give us 25 minus 4. And in algebra, brackets means to multiply. So that we want to do. We want to know that bracket means to multiply. So 4 is going to multiply by 2. And negative 4 one more time is going to be multiplied by the negative 3. Please note that this 4 have a negative sign in front of it that makes this 4 negative. So we have negative 4 times 2 is going to give us 8. And 8 times 3 is going to give us 24. Right? But it's going to be a positive 24 because we have a negative and a positive. We'll multiply a negative and positive, we get a positive. So it's going to be a positive 24. Right? And now we're going to draw back our line. And 2 multiplied by 2 right here is going to be 4. Right? What we want to do, what we have right here. What we have right here in the square root, which is 25 plus 24. What we need to do is to add both of these numbers. Right? So write back x equal negative 5 plus, let us draw back up our square root. 25 plus 24 is going to give us 49 over 4. Right? What we need to do now is we can find the square root of 49, so we will solve it down until we find a number that we cannot find the square root of. Right? So now x equals negative 5 plus the square root of 49 is 7. So negative 5 plus 7, and this is over 4. Right? Now negative 5 plus 7 is going to give us positive 2 over 4. And this can be simplified as in 2 into itself 1 time, 2 into 4 goes 2 times. And x will be equal to 1 over 2. See? But remember the thing with quadratic equation is that we're looking for a square root, so we're looking for 2x's instead of 1. So to find the next x, what we need to do, we need to take this equation right here, right? X equal, we have negative 5. We're going to change this sign from plus to negative, minus 7 over 4. And negative 5 and negative 7 is going to give us negative 12 over 4. And this can be simplified with 4 into 12 goes 3 times. And x equals to negative 3. And this concludes our answer for this question. Now I'm going to work on the next question to see where we're at. Okay? So let me take down this question, guys. Please remember the formula. The formula is negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Right? That is the formula. This one. X squared, right, plus 9x plus 7 equals 0. So maybe I went through the first question too fast, so let me slow down a bit on this one. What we need to do, we need to remember that a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. So we label a, b, and c, right? C, b, a, right? Now we need to punch these numbers into the formula right here, which is x now equal to, we have negative b, and b right here is 9x. So x equal negative, because the 9 is positive, what we can do is write the 9, or we can bracket it and put 9 in the bracket, right? Square root of b squared, which is 9 squared, so 9 squared, right? Minus now 4, and a is 2, so 4 bracket 2, and the 2 is positive, and c is 7, and the 7 is positive, so just bracket the 7. Now this will be over 2a, and a is 2. So this is how we look when we write out it back. So this is the numbers implemented just as the formula states above, right? So now x equals negative 9 plus the square root 9 times 9 give us what? 81, right? Minus 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 7 is 56. And now 8 times 2, which is gonna be 4, right? Now what we need to do, this says now 81 minus 56, so let us subtract this in here. 81 subtract 56, 1 from 8 7, 6 from 11 5, 2 from 7 left me with 2, so we left back with 25 inside. So now we have x equal to negative 9 plus the square root of 25 over 4, right? Now that we can find the square root of 25, because we know that the square root of 25 is 5, we're going to do that just like that. So x now equals negative 9 plus square root of 25, which is 5 over 4. Now we have negative 9 plus 5 right here, which is going to give us negative 9. If we borrow 9 things and now we get 5, we're going to left with negative 4 over 4. Negative 4 into 4 goes 1 time, negative 1. So x equals negative 1. Let us find the next x by doing this. X equals negative 9 minus 5 over 4. And negative 9 minus 5, the value will increase and give us negative 14 over 4. 4 cannot go into 14, but we can simplify this using 2. 2 into 4 goes 2 times. 2 into 14 goes 7. And x equal negative 7 over 2. And then now that is our second answer for this question. So I hope this video help you guys a lot, right? If you want to check out similar content like this, click this video right here, or right here, where is it? Right, click this video and go and follow, right? I'll be here anytime you guys need me. So subscribe to the channel, like the channel, use the mouse, and follow the right.